We take a look at the effects of the passing levee, see what's in store for spring sports, and take a look at the weekend weather forecast.
This is the Weekly Roar with your hosts, Kyle Smith and Corey Heagle. Wildcat Sports with Logan Van Wy. And a look at Wildcat weather with Eric Dickey.
Hello and welcome to the Weekly Roar. I'm Corey.
And I'm Kyle. Today we will be informed about the weekend weather forecasts, get an update on spring sports, and take a look at the aftermath of the passing of the levee.
But before we get started, let's check in with the weekend weather forecast with our chief meteorologist, Eric Dickey.
Thanks, guys. All right, let's take a look at this weather. Let's go to the national map. As you see, we got a lot of activity stirring up here in this northeast. You know what? Let's zoom in closer to home and see what's going on there. Looks like we got a lot of precipitation coming in up here. Looks like we got some storms coming in, so you guys better get your raincoats ready. All right, let's take a look at the weather. Today is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 60. It looks like Saturday, it's going to be stormy with a high of 70 and a low of 47. Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 61 and a low of 39. Monday, it's going to be sunny at a high of 67 and a low of 47. Tuesday, once again, partly cloudy with a high of 74 and a low of 50. Well, it looks like that's going to be our weather. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Eric. It's finally starting to feel like summer, and you know what that means.
I sure do, Corey. It means time for activities.
Exactly. Yes, Kyle. And more time for sports. And speaking of sports, let's get an update on the spring sports teams with Logan Van Wy. Logan?
Thanks, guys. Newark's very own Michael Boycian managed to strike out 8 people during the baseball team's victory over Owen Tangi on Monday. The softball team also grabbed a win off Briggs on Monday, with Allie Krager and Lauren Anderson pitching a good 6 innings of no-hitters. The track team engaged in the OCC tournament this past Thursday. Results will be on the next show. Moving to the courts, the varsity tennis team shut down Westerville Central Monday and has begun preparations for sectionals tournaments on Friday. Good luck to our athletes. Now back to you guys.
Congrats to all sports and keep up the hard work.
Now let's see what's going on around Newark High School with an update on school announcements.
Attention all students going on the trip to Spain in 2010. Anthony Thomas bars are now available to begin fundraising. So if you are interested, please stop by 16D and sign out a bag from Senorita Estep. Don't miss out.
Attention Spanish Club members, please join us for our final meeting on Thursday, May 21st after school in classroom 16D. If you wish to run for either the president or the vice president position, please be sure to be there, as well as be making nominations, speeches, and voting for next year. Some snacks and beverages will be provided, so plan on joining us.
Are you curious if college is right for you? How about taking a test drive this summer at COTC's College Aspire program? Students can register for week-long workshops this summer, June 15th through 19th, focusing on criminal investigation, culinary arts, emergency medicine, photography, and creative design. Applications are due by June 1st. Stop by the guidance department or visit cotc.edu for more info.
The volleyball team is selling t-shirts that really tell it like it is. The logo on the t-shirt says, "Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat." Buy your t-shirt for $10 in the athletic office today. All proceeds go to the New York Volleyball Boosters.
Hey Wildcats, do you have ideas for next year's homecoming theme? Well, the 2009-2010 Student Council leaders are taking a vote. If you would like to suggest a theme, please write on a slip of paper and turn it into the music request box in the hub. Remember, we want your opinion so we can make it the best homecoming yet. Thanks, go Cats.
Do you have any library books out right now? If so, they are due back to the library. Please return any checked out items ASAP. Any late fines are waived, so just bring your books back.
Looking for consistently hardworking members to approach Color Guard with a positive attitude? Then come on down to the Color Guard clinics. Dance experience is welcome, but not mandatory to join. All clinics will be held at Heritage Middle School. The first clinic is on Tuesday, May 26th from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. For more information, please see Mrs. DiBenetto, Miss Derringer, Mr. Miller, or a current band member.
And finally, today, members of the Wildcat News Network are proud to invite you to our first annual Student Film Festival. The film festival will feature short films by members of the Advanced Electronic Media Arts class. We will hold our festival on Sunday, May 31st in the NHS Auditorium at 2 p.m. And best of all, admission is free. So come out and spend a couple of hours at the movies with us on May 31st.
If you have not already heard, Newark High School's levy passed for the first time in 4 elections.
Well, Kyle, that's good news, but what happens now?
I'm glad you asked, Corey, because Aaron Alt went out to uncover more about it. Aaron?
Thank you, Corey and Kyle. I'm Erin Alt here at Newark High School to ask the teachers and the students what they thought about the levy passing.
Wow, I'm incredibly happy that the levy passed. I think we're going to have the same kind of problems again. And this levy took several attempts to pass.
Well, I think we have to keep our expectations reasonable. One of the problems is that a lot of people are going to think that this levy is going to solve all of our problems forever, and it doesn't. It just buys us a little bit of time. So we can hold us over till about 2012.
I think now that the levy's passed, more positive things will happen. I think the community will be happy about the outcome because busing will be reinstated. Won't be till January, but I think the community will definitely be happy about some of the stuff that will happen now that the levy's passed.
I also asked the students and staff their opinions of the levies to come.
I think that each time we have a levy, we have to make our case again to the public. That the public has to be educated again.
Hopefully it'll just give more students opportunities to get ahead, or something like we can have more programs to help people, get a little boost off to college.
Honestly, it depends on which way the levies go, because if they continue to pass, I think good things will happen for New York City schools. I think we'll be able to get the graduation rate up, maybe the literacy rate up.
Some of the teachers expressed their concerns over the new levy.
I think the community wants more accountability for where that money is, which is there in the treasurer's report, in the Board of Education meetings. It's just really, really, really difficult to wade through.
This did not bring back everything. It just helps us keep what we have right now and maybe bring back a couple of things, because they didn't ask for everything they needed to bring back everything and then improve our program. We would have needed about 14 mils for that. We only got 7.
For sophomore Lauren Grissom, the levy was all about the campaign.
Probably just people getting out and getting around and telling people about it. And I would drive down 21st Street and see a bunch of kids and our mascot standing there and holding signs, saying vote for the levy. And I think just getting the word out helped a lot.
I'm Erin Alt, back to Corey Hegel and Kyle Smith.
Thanks, Aaron.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next week.
We leave you with the alma mater. Go Cats.
Newark High School, Newark High School, loyal now thy children stand. As we lift our song to praise thee, better school in all the land. All the strong may be thy rivals, they cannot withstand thy might. For we all shall be defenders of the crimson and the white. All the strong may be thy rivals, they cannot withstand thy might. For we all shall be defenders of the crimson